Alright, we have another game. I'm going to continue with playing d4. And I'm going to try go for like a generic setup. Let's go for the Queen's Gambit style. I haven't played something like this in a while, so let's just develop. I don't really know the nuances of these type of openings. Alright, so he goes for like a early c4. I don't think this... Alright, so I can push, which I think should be the move, right? Because if I play here, this... it's not looking pretty good. I'm gonna push. We'll see what happens. Here e5 or a knight here, right? Let's go knight here first. Maybe go here, here, here. Get my bishop out and castle. I think that seems pretty good. And this game is powered by Guinness. Okay, knight is out. I think I should move the queen here, because if I move... No, I can move e4 straight away. No, that's okay. Alright, so is he planning to go here? Maybe queen here, he pushes knight here. Maybe try reorient the right knight or something like that. Or should I just play a5 myself? But I'd be leaving myself with a hole on b4, which he can't really exploit too quick, but maybe in the future. Maybe I should just play here, just in case he goes here and tries to push even more. Alright, let's develop the bishop, and then castle. Yeah, maybe I was overthinking a little bit there, but we'll see what happens. This might be like a typical kind of closed type of position. But alright, let's castle. Maybe we can use the h-pawn as a hook, just to disturb him here. Let's go ahead and castle. I'm going to question his bishop soon. What I like about, if they fianchetto and I question the bishop, they have to take or go back, because they can't go back here. If they have pawns here, you question they can go back. So that's, I suppose, one drawback of this kind of setup. And this guy's thinking, and so am I. Now, let's see. So, I mean, I like my space advantage, although he does have some breaks, which he will do eventually, I think. Maybe I can go rook b2 and push myself and try get something going on, get the other rook on this file. Oh! So he decides to close the position completely. Now, I can en passant if I want. And he takes, but I'm not really liking that. So, okay, I'm going to question the bishop. He's going to go back. I mean, if he takes, I'm going to be very, very surprised. And then I'll have double bishops. Okay. I'm thinking, do I pin now? I mean, he can go here. Let's say I go back. He can go here, here. I need to put my bishop somewhere, so let's go ahead and pin his knight. I'm just expecting kind of this sort of dance to happen, but... Alright, so is there some kind of sacrifice here, maybe? Let's say he takes the bishop, takes, queen takes. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I should just put my king on h2 here, just in case. Or should I let him do it? He'd get 2 pawns and destroy my queen side. Or maybe he's planning something like this and pushing the pawn or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to move my king over. Just so he doesn't have any sacrifices. I don't even know if it's, you know, valid or anything, but I'm not going to take any chances. One move I do want to play is queen here. To have some form of battery to try exchange this dark square bishop off. Because if he doesn't have a dark square bishop, the dark squares around his king will be quite weak, and maybe I can exploit that. So I think that's something I want to do. Now this bishop I have to work on long term. It's very much so a bad bishop because my pawns are on the same color as this bishop. It's basically a tall pawn. But eventually I'm thinking, okay, trade it off, blah, blah, blah. I can push f4 and try open up the position, and then this bishop becomes quite powerful. Okay, so we're going to have this dance. I'm going to go back. He's going to go here. I'm going to go here. Possibly. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe bring the knight back and play f4. I think that would be quite good. Although I might want to develop my queen first. Maybe try get a battery here in expectation. Ooh, he moved his king in front of this potential thing because my plan at the moment is here. f4 takes and I can push and maybe I have a battery, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, I'm seeing ideas like, let's say in the future, like this file is open. It's like, okay, take the knight, takes. I can check here, takes, and I could check the king here because he can't take because of the, you know, stuff like that. But obviously it's not materialized yet. So I'm thinking, let's do it. Get the knight back, play f4, and let's see where that takes us. I need to solve this bishop. All right, so he's planning to play here, I think. Or, yeah, okay, I see what he's doing. He's trying to get here with his knight or prevent me from doing this. And doing this would just give him that square. Luckily for me, though, I do have one resource, which is this, just straight up preventing his plans. Although here takes, he unleashes his bishop, and I think my bishop would be trapped actually, because hang on a second, did I have a better move? I could have played here. Attacks, takes. I could have just straight up, unless there's a, what? Oh man. Alright, okay, listen, it's fine. I think he can play here now. Alright, so he takes my, ooh, should I play with pawn takes? Opening up the f-file, but here's the thing. Or should I take with the knight? I think I should take with the knight, just so I have maybe something like this. I might need to sacrifice this pawn to make this f4 happen. But yeah, I think I definitely made a mistake. It's something I didn't see. I shouldn't have put the knight there. I could have just easily played this move, winning a pawn. So that's a shame. That's alright. At least I saw it a little bit. I must say I do like this formation. My king is pretty safe. I gotta get this dark square bishop. If the dark square bishop is gone, then his king side is full of holes. Although I'm not doing great at the moment. Alright, how do I activate my pieces? That's the question. Maybe it might be time to sacrifice things just for activity. I'm thinking even just going here. I mean, that's not really going to work. I'm thinking putting the knight in here actually would work, actually. Because if he wants to take his good bishop, be my guest. Actually, I'm going to do that because no pawns can attack, and I want this dark square bishop. Well, I don't really, but okay. So we now have opposite color bishops. He's closed the position down. Almost all of his pawns are on dark squares, which means this bishop has just transformed into something. Queen here, but then he can trade off. I'm thinking of blockading at the moment. He might try do this, that's the issue. Should I just block him even more? Or should I push myself? I think I should push myself. But am I aiding him in opening up the position? But I need to open up my bishop. These are huge problems. If I could get my knight on this square, it would be so powerful. How can I do that? Bam, bam, bam. Not really. Let's just play b4. I don't really know what to do. Let's get my queen maybe into the game and try play on the queen side, because I don't see anything happening on the... Oh, we can do this. What was this move? Is he trying to push? Maybe he's trying to push. But if I take, he pushes. I can move here. Yeah, I like that. I give him... And let's play here. He's not going to push. And this guy's a pass pawn now. So maybe I go here, here, and here, or something like that. Or, here and here? Let's put the queen here to attack this pawn. Although I might be just aiding him in going here and pushing. Although I can stop all that business from happening, actually. And maybe even a5, just to... Okay. a5 is not a thing anymore. We need to improve this knight, I think. How do we do that? I want to get my knight in here. I just can't do it. Right, let's see. I might need to rearrange my pieces or something like that. What about queen here, here, here? Too many moves though, that's the problem. Okay, how about knight here, and knight here? Blockading this pawn, and yeah, I'm liking that move. It looks like I have a couple moves to spare, to be honest. It's a very slow maneuvering game. So I'm just going to go with the plan. Again, I was trying to make this work, but it's not really feasible. I can't access any of those squares, or this square to hop in here. But I mean, it would have been absolutely devastating, but blockading the pawn is the second best thing. Or here, I could go here, but again, there's no way for me to go here. So let's say we go here. Maybe I try to improve my bishop somehow. Yeah, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try to keep the pressure on the queen side. And then my queen... What is this move? Is he trying to push here and trying to do something here? I mean, I could... No, okay. So I'm just going to continue with my plan. Okay. I think everything is still okay. He might want to do this. Let's say I take, he takes. I mean, if he goes, I can just push. Although that is an annoying pawn. Maybe... I have an idea. Let's do this and this. Very annoying for him to deal with, actually. And it prevents this as well. Alright, so he wants to push. It kind of... Do I have time to do that? Like, if I go here, he moves the queen. I go here, he moves back. Okay, everything is sorted. And then I might need to move my king back just to... Or move my... Oh, yes, this works. Because... Queen moves. I check. If he wants to sacrifice the bishop... The rook for a bishop and a pawn. That's okay. It's good for me. But I'm in time to actually... go here. with the knight behind the pawn. And I need to get my queen moving in as well. Maybe I'll put it on here just to... Okay, so let's do this. I have a feeling he's going to take. Maybe I can get my queen into the game as well. And I do have a feeling that... I mean, he will have a lot of pawns, but hopefully I can stop them. It's a very tough choice, isn't it? Is it take or don't take? Yeah, he takes. And I'm thinking the best route was to go here. It's still supporting this kind of point, but maneuvering my queen closer. And I can put it here. I can put the knight here. So I think this is the way to go. And then probably... Honestly, I can put my knight here. It's a little bit better there. It's on a light square, so it can never be attacked by this. It's also blockading this pawn. And maybe I can do some fancy maneuvers. Say with the rook and takes and check and all this stuff. Get the rook into the game. So it's looking pretty good. He moves. I can check. There's got to be tactics here. 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 Oh, I need to calculate this. Check. If he goes here. No, I think this is too complicated. I'm just going to put my knight on a active square. I don't necessarily want to take this bishop because it is a very bad bishop at the moment. Although, can I take? He takes. I go here. He goes. Oh, no, the knight's protecting. I was thinking takes, check, only move, check. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Honestly, I'm thinking rook here and just push the pawn. I really don't see what else he can do. Yeah, let's do it. Rook here, push the pawn. He's forced to push or take. I'm going to infiltrate with my rook and try get things on this position. Yeah, where did I make a mistake? I remember it was a bishop move, wasn't it? Here. I had this. I can't believe I missed that. Just that would undermine his whole position, but alright, I'm pretty sure that's one of my only blunders this game. And I really do like this rook move. And then follow up with h4. I honestly don't know what his reply is going to be. Maybe it's to go here. And I go here, he can push. You know? But then everything is locked in that position. Oh my. There are so many tactics in the air right now. For example, if I take this, queen takes, I can take that pawn with a check. Let's say he goes here. I mean, I can win a pawn, but I feel like I'd have more activity if I just played this move. And if he just pushes, I can take. Yeah, I can throw this in first, and then, you know, if he decides to do something fancy like push, I can still take this and basically win a pawn and just rip his whole position open. Oh my god. Alright, that's insane. I've overlooked the fact that his king can take... Okay, I have a check here, check. Oh man, okay. I have a check here, check, here. How is there not a mate here? I've just blundered a piece. Check. Oh, does this work? If I check here, it cuts him off. He might go back here, then I check. And then this is actually hanging. So here, if he goes back, I take. Okay, I win back the piece. Okay. But if I check here and he goes here, there has to be something. I check. He goes here. No, let's... I think check here. Check with the queen. Here's only move. Check here. Check. It's gotta be mate. Like, it's so confined to these squares. If I go here, take here, here. What if I just keep scooching him over? Check, takes, check, here, here. Yeah, it's gotta be mate. Has to be. It has to be. Otherwise, if he goes back here, I can just take the knight for a knight. Okay, that's fine. But here, I think the pawn move would be a mistake as he can escape and it blocks my queen from entering. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go ahead and take the knight. I'm really curious to see if that worked. I mean, I had a rook and a queen in such close quarters. It had to be a checkmate. Okay, so we got out of that one, luckily enough. Now I'm thinking to play something like this. Force him to take. And let's say I can go back here. Okay, he pushes. Okay, I can take. He takes. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I have a check. Okay, let's do a check first. Let's do a check first. He moves the queen in front. He wants to play this. I mean, I can play here. If he takes, I win the queen. If I play here, he goes up. I can play here. He moves the queen in. Oh, no, I can't play there. Okay. Check up here. I have to take because two pieces are attacked at the same time. Okay, I can take again because it's a check. Now, he will have a discovered check, so I'm going to bring it to safety, this guy. Luckily, my pawns are in light squares, making this bishop not really too effective. So let's go ahead and do this. He might push. I'm going to try block. Or I might try... He has a check, but I can go here and escape. So I think I'm going to do a flexible move with the rook. If I can get it down to a rook versus bishop, I think I'm going to be happy. I'm not liking the momentum of his pawns. Now, I'm doing a great job. Ooh. That's pretty ugly. I'm going to attack this. He has to defend somehow. And then maybe I can take, push, take. Pinning. He has to unpin. And then I attack this pawn. I don't know. I feel like it works. Or I could go with my other plan and go here, trading off the rooks. So I'll let him do this first, and then I think I'll trade off the rooks. Oh, he goes... It's very interesting. I don't think that leads anywhere. I think he has to go back here. So, yeah, let's trade off the rooks. And then all my pawns are on light squares, and I'm going to make sure that's the case. That way I can just get my king in, make sure his king doesn't, run here, so I have to go here and here probably, or get my rook on the d file and push my own pawn up. Alright, I'm liking this. I can check, he's going to go up, I can go here. I love that. On a light square. He can never attack it with that bishop. And if he wants to trade it, let's go. He's pinned to this pawn. I'm going to put my pawn on the d file. I'm going to start moving my king up. I can start pushing this pawn up. Yeah, I like that. Pawn here, moves back, up. I think I have a good move here. So let's do this. If he takes, I take the pawn. If he pushes, I take the pawn. I think that's pretty good. And I have 30 seconds left. I have to watch out. pretty cool endgame. I'm going to have a look if that knight sacrifice... I'm going to call it a knight sacrifice. I'm not going to call it a blunder because I definitely meant that. So I don't think here he has an option. I don't know what he does if he takes. So he wants to trade and that favors me completely. Now he takes. Now I'm going to take the pawn. And now I'm also going to take the e4 pawn because there's no way for him to protect it. Everything is on knight squares. I'm going to go ahead and protect. Well, I don't even need to protect that. Maybe I could do something fancy here. Here, takes, here. No, let's just keep it simple. Alright, so now what we need to do, the king is cut off. I need to walk on the light squares with my king. His king can never go this way. This rook can never be attacked, so it's like a fortress. He can never push forward. If he tries and tries pushing, I could just go here. So I'm going to try play a little king game and try like squeeze up. Oh. So he does try this, but if I take here, he's going to try push. So I'm going to take here, I think. And if he tries pushing, I mean, I have this. Attacking the bishop and the pawn at the same time. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm +3 material. This is game over. These pawns are going to go up the board any minute now. I can relax. I thought I was losing. Alright, no tricks. Everything on light squares. And simply put, yeah. Now this is board. Let's have a look. I'm really curious if this worked, so let's see. I think my mistake. First mistake, let's see, was moving here. He can't defend this. And then what I wanted to see is this. Oh, it's a mate in 2. I did not see that. Here, takes. Here, I didn't see that. But what I was looking at was here. And if he goes back, this happened. But if he takes, then I have like, I was thinking check, move over, check, takes. You know, this sort of thing goes down. I was like, there has to be a checkmate here, which there is actually. Takes and he moves and let's checkmate. Yeah. I eventually would have found it, but I did not see this and this. So overall I had 2 blunders, which was this. I actually had this. What? Here, check. Oh, I suppose I could have got out of this. Yeah, okay. And then the second blunder was here. Alright, so that was a good game.